This is what the inside of a mountain looks like. Mountaintop removal coal mining, also called MTR, uses coal extraction methods that cause irreversible damage to the landscape and to the ecosystems that depend on it. The practice began in the 1970s, and while it is deemed more profitable than tunneling through mountains, the coal industry does not take into account the cost to public health, natural resources, and the intrinsic value of the land. When MTR is practiced, toxic chemicals and heavy metals are released from inside the mountain, seeping deep into groundwater wells or flowing into nearby streams. The mining pollution includes deadly sulfur compounds, which turn the streams bright orange and cause birth defects and mutations in the fish and wildlife. As resilient as nature can be, it can't do much to heal the scars left behind after a mountain has died. Over time, these pollutants will kill off all animals who live within them. Mountaintop removal accounts for habitat destruction the size of Delaware and threatens Appalachia, one of the most biodiverse regions in the United States. The people of Appalachia have been mining for generations, and it's hard for many of them to move away from their traditions. However, disasters and disease are pointing to an issue that has been long ignored. Removing the trees and topsoil from the mountaintops have caused deadly floods in the communities at the base of the mountain. When it rains, there is no soil to soak up the water, so it accumulates and wreaks havoc down below. Mountaintop removal also poses the threat of falling boulders, which have been known to crash through houses, damage property, and even kill people. However, the main threats are disease and illnesses, including high rates of brain tumors, birth defects, lung cancer, and heart disease. Thousands of extra deaths have been reported in regions where mountaintop removal is practiced. Studies have shown that living near mountaintop removal sites increases a person's chance of developing these deadly diseases, yet President Trump has halted the health studies that were meant to address these issues. As far as counter-efforts go, there are many local organizations who stand up to the coal industry, buying mountain land and registering them as protected parks. Their main efforts also include exposing the malpractice of the coal mining industry, taping companies illegally dumping mining waste, and breaking other codes in order to shut down their operation or cause them to accumulate massive fines. President Trump and his administration have done everything in their power to protect the coal mining industry, including lifting regulations that keep mining companies from dumping their raw, inorganic, toxic waste in streams and rivers. In recent years, West Virginia legislators have been pushing laws in order to restrict the filming of coal mining sites. Back in March of 2017, West Virginia Senator Charles Trump attempted to criminalize these aerial inspections with a bill that was passed by the Senate but did not make it through the House. Some believe the recent rise in legislative action to protect the coal industry points to corruption in the government and lobbying by the coal companies. Above all else, it's very hard to force coal companies to restore the land to its original state. The laws in place only dictate that they must return the mountain to its approximate topography, which is as broad and undefined as the company wants it to be, essentially making the regulation unenforceable. Typically, land reclamation is nothing more than flattening the land and planting grass. Due to the lack of soil, no trees will grow there, and it will take hundreds of thousands of years for the land to naturally restore itself. Aside from this, there are many other reasons to phase out coal, like climate change and air pollution. Mountain coal is desirable as an energy resource because one mountain's coal can power the entire United States for a single day, but it is far from sustainable.
Is the